Is the technology up to the game? Well, how big is the game, I think? The technology's come a long way in the last 5 or 6 years, but I think it's got an awful long way still to go. At the moment, we're still using collaboration devices as just that, but collaboration devices are basically PCs with processors in them a lot of the time. Why isn't it used for the room booking system? Why isn't it used to actually invite guests to come along? Why, when somebody walks in with their mobile device, why doesn't it auto link up and welcome them to the meeting? I think we've got a long way to go yet.
I think we're at a really key point, and I think the skill set's evolving that we need to, as employers, but also in terms of the people that we're looking to bring into our organisations, need to have transdisciplinary skills. So it's not just going to be possible to gain access to organisations if you have a very narrow or tight set of understanding, knowledge or experience. We're looking for a really broad skill set now, because those collaborative environments inherently dictate the need to build solutions from a whole raft and palette of technologies. And that doesn't just sit within AV, it's across a whole raft of disciplines, IT for example, but also acoustics, space design, lighting, etc.
I think with collaboration, you kind of need to answer what is collaboration first, and then try and put the flesh to that. So the way I look at collaboration is it's like a human body. You have the skeleton, you have the flesh, and then you have the nervous system. So at the core, collaboration is bringing 2 or more people together, whether it's locally or anywhere geographically, and coming up with a solution.
I think you can have some principles, and I think you apply those principles, and I think best practice falls out of those, having those standards and principles. I think one of the tricks or the tricky areas within particularly the AV integration piece, is that we haven't yet got to the maturity you find in some adjacent marketplaces around the interoperability between products and the protocols used to exchange information between products. So I'd very much like to see that open out, because I think that's to the benefit of all. And I think as yet we haven't got to that point that we've got very clear, distinct, open standards and principles in which you can take product X from this manufacturer and product Y from this manufacturer and know that they're just going to play nicely together and work well.